The chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, Don Pedro Obaseki, on Monday betratted the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami for allegedly abusing the law and providing support for the APC lawmakers who he alleged were involved in a failed coup. Obaseki, speaking on a television program Sunrise Daily on Channels Television, monitored by National Daily from Lagos, argued that the directive of AGF Malami to the IG of police over the crisis ravaging the Edo House of Assembly revealed the minister is supporting a particular political party. According to Obaseki, I will state clearly that Mr. Malami has shown himself as a law officer, as a most partisan who decides to speak depending on what part of the political party divide he is in. What he has done is a flagrant abuse of the law. Obaseki further chided the APC members of the House inaugurated at a private residence in Benin City, alleging they forged a mace using during their inauguration. He said the original mace was kept with the Speaker of the House, Rita Honorable Francis Okiye, at the time the APC lawmakers were inaugurated, adding the forging of mace is treasonable. Okay, Obaseki accordingly demanded the arrest of the 14 APC members of the House who allegedly forged a mace for the purpose of their swearing in. Obaseki declared they have gone to forge a mace. When you forge a mace, you are forcefully taking over a part of the government. That is treasonable. The original mace still lies with the Speaker, Mr. Okiye. The Department of State Service should go and arrest them. They are a threat to the state. Okay, they should be arrested because they are a threat to the state. Damian Okorocha is saying that Obaseki is just a confused man, always complaining. I have not seen a man like him in my entire life. He is so desperate that I can see him committing suicide after losing the forthcoming election. Oh my God. Are you serious? Does that really mean that Obaseki is taking this election as a do or die one? I don't want to believe that, but if that is the case, I think it's not a good thing at all. One thing for sure is this, fine, we all know that there is a case whereby election can be rigged, but in the case of Obaseki, I don't think that can happen because a lot of people are waiting to see the result of it. But one thing we are saying and one thing we quite believe is that no matter what, the right person will definitely emerge the leader or the winner of the election. That is one thing we quite believe for sure right now as we speak. Well, a lot has been said so far, and guest is saying that why Obaseki are beating around bush. Why is Obaseki beating around the bush? If Obaseki know that what they did is wrong, let him go to court and stop making noise. Okay, and that is another one. And the Longi Rentu is saying that this shows clearly how corrupt this government that comes in with a fight for corruption is. Well, those APC lawmakers are fools of corrupt. They are full of corrupt people. That is, what are you trying to say? This is a game of politics. No matter what, that is where you see people, even you calling yourself a pastor, immediately you join politics, you must be wayward. And that is one thing we are sure of. It's a dirty game. That is the game of politics. So, and that is it. And Dele Famuyidi is saying that lawlessness is in action. APC, well, you people commenting nonsense should stop. Let us call a spade a spade. Wow, somebody just said that right now, that let a spade be called a spade. Well, There's no cause for alarm. Well, our prayer, and we've been praying that this election will be a free and fair one in no time. That has been our prayer. Well, APC Attorney General, not Nigeria Attorney General. Okay, a lot have been said so far. This is a game of politics. May the good Lord make the right person to win this election. That is our prayer. Well, but meanwhile, ahead of the September 19, 2020 gubernatorial election, as it has been, and an election in Edo State so far, I think the People Democratic Party (PDP) yesterday received more defectors from the All Progressive Congress (APC), and as it is like that, the leading the campus, the APC chairman and other ESCO's members in Fuga Wards 1, Ward 2, and Ward 3 in Esako Central Local Government area of Edo State said they were pitching a tent with the PDP because of its capacity and the performance of the party's standard bearer, Governor Godwin Obaseki. The state PDP chairman, Dr. Tony Azegbemi, praised Zedowen and his co-voyagers for their enthusiasm and trust, assuring them of their full integration into the mainstream of the political grouping. Well, the PDP has said the admission by Ize Iyamu that he was allegedly expelled from the university at a point in time, and further validated the position by his party's former national chairman that he is unfit to hold office as governor of the state. Well, and that is that. Well, having said all that, we are just praying that the good Lord will make this Edo politics a free and fair one. Some people will tell you that I better forget prayer. Wait, that prayer will they talk about? But let me tell you something. Prayer is the key. There's nothing prayer cannot do. See, somebody might have been programmed to be killed, but because of prayer, slight thing will just change the mind of that person. Are you getting it? Or there will just be some kind of distraction. Then, if that person tries to escape that at that minute, you'll be surprised that that person might not die again in the next 10 years. And that is it. So, prayer is very paramount. And that is it. In fact, when it comes to election, this is so spiritual. In case you don't know, it's so spiritual. The devil can use anybody to destroy anything. So let's keep praying for a free and fair election, and our concern is that God will bring in the right person to lead Edo State, and that is it. Well, let me have more takes from you on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks, and God bless.